military protection. Anyway,
said the suspension of Chief Utete Omo Utete has to do with his leading a group of traditionalists to a house in Benin City to lay a course without the approval of the palace. Chief Ida, while announcing the suspension order of Chief Utete Omo Utete on behalf of the Oba, disassociated the palace from the conduct of Chief Utete and his group, saying that newsmen, the Obazelu of Benin, Chief Osaroida, flanked by the Secretary of Benin Traditional Council, Frank Irabo, said the suspension of Chief Utete Omo Utete has to do with his leading a group of traditionalists to a house in Benin City to lay a course without the approval of the palace. Chief Ida, while announcing the suspension order of Chief Utete Omo Utete on behalf of the Oba, disassociated the palace from the conduct of Chief Utete and his group, saying that their action is a negation of customary practice.
On Saturday last week, a certain group, the group known as Sosopikan, which is owned by the palace, was led by a chief to a certain property, certain premises in Benin, to put a course on an event which he has no right to do. That group belongs to the palace of Benin, and the only authority that can give instructions to such action is His Majesty the Oba of Benin. In this instance, neither did they seek the permission of the palace or take permission from the palace before going to perform such acts. Subsequently, His Majesty the Oba of Benin has thereby disassociated himself at the palace from that event, and the chief who led them, Chief Utete Omo Utete, the Oba the Lagboyo of Benin, has been suspended from palace activities until further notice. The general public should know that for such things to happen in Benin, you have to seek the permission of His Majesty, otherwise it's null and void. Oba Atokpe.
Yes, sir.
Igboji Warrior reporting.
See, people will be higher killers. People will even agree and wound. Okay, more many young one they go. I do fear you. When I listen to the other one, I man, you are more now. Listen to this one. You what the one? See. You see this one. I'm gonna delete this one. I'm gonna delete this one. I'm gonna delete this one. Is that Chief Omo Utete?
yes.
I heard they say they banished you from the palace. You are no longer a chief in the palace. Is that true?
I've been punished from the palace.
Yeah, we will give a palace. Yeah, who were for? If we not him.
You see how stupid you are. I
mean, who are you? Or a deputy who were for. You are who are a family where you are
very stupid. You are very, very stupid. Who are? Very, very stupid. You are so insane.
Ogiso, Ogiso.
You are so. Do you know the meaning of Ogiso? Do you know where Ogiso is coming from? Does your family have anything to do with the line of Ogiso? No, you and the entire Ogiso family. You're crazy.
See the driver and brother come for palace with the deputy Oba. They say they are from Ohuesan. Who work about two? You want who were I will beg Oba. I'm going to beg the Oba to forgive you people. Only call what would it be? Hi. You
don't go and treat your ailments.
Hey.
Don't go and treat your ailments. Now,
three family, they be a chief in palace. They will all expect for palace.
You are dying slowly. You are still talking.
This is the juju ebo well ela ya si le. Could not be me I dey ya ela me si le. Ya the 100 euro go 100 euro. The account here anywhere near 100 euro go.
I don't know. Let me not just abuse you, Ayelala. Because in my way, Ayelala. You are such a stupid.
Let us do fundraising for this man. Let us give him €100 to eat. Yeah, you are
a complete bastard. You don't know who you are. You don't know where you are going to. You don't even know where you are coming from.
This man was a expert from the palace.
You don't know your history. You don't know your history.
Ogiso here. Ogiso.
You don't know your history. Your father is dying in the village there. Your father is dying in the village. Don't go and rescue your father. He's dying in the village.
But is that true that you were banned from the palace? Is that true? Is it fake information? ITV, where TV? See, it was Saroida reported it that you are banished from the palace, and the deputy Oba is also banished, and the Bonoto, and the November who were up and Guari. What are you born there?
Nigeria no doing.
Yeah, the January. Yeah, the January.
Come to Nigeria. You have been saying worry for over 2 years now.
Amigo Mare, what was Amigo Marea? Amigo was there now, and he went back successfully. Wagbewa. Oh, no.
Did they tell you that Amigo is an enemy? Yeah, come on, video.
Making a Martin and I already went burial. My father is dead now. We come to do my father burial by January.
Okay, he's dead now.
Yes.
You see, you left the man there in the village to die. Yeah. That man was suffering from, oh God knows what. That man you call your father, his spirit will haunt you because you are a complete nuisance.
But how you not surviving since they are expelled from the palace? Let us donate for you now. Let us do fundraising for you. Huh?
Before you were born, I was already a star. Before you were born, I was already a star. Don't worry.
But you know what? You people carry juju to one man house. Now carry juju go Oka house who they swear. Obasi no send una. So because the enemy. Oh, remember where we here now?
I tell you now about juju I carry.
You are not the same category with me now. Oh, remember where we here now because you have sorry I'm not saying now. Oh, remember where we.
When the meaning of oh remember? When you remember?
If no ma give na ya we only mean oh remember where here now. Oh, edi bogbara no bata na. Oh yeah,
you are a funny bastard.
Monye president of one.
Do an advert where you want to come and bury your father. Mao.
Yeah, Rena.
Do an advertorial that you are coming to bury your father.
Police will protect me. I'm going to take police protection.
Not just get protection, get military protection. Don't worry. Get military protection. Anywhere you want to bury your father, just let the people know.
I will come by January now.
Very good.
He said, "Oh, what? We say. Yeah, don't make it. Yeah, don't make true. I want to make true. Ogiso, I will invite you now.
I am the one waiting. I'm the one waiting to kill you. I am the one waiting to kill you.
But I have security, police security now. The police commissioner of police will provide me security now, like about 5 policemen.
Not people the commissioner of police. Get the inspector general of police to come with you, and get the commandant 4th Mechanized Brigade to be with you.
But I'm so when I saw you on the news that you were being banned, expelled from the palace, and your title, everything were removed from you, I was so shocked.
You don't even know the meaning of. You don't even know the English meaning. Please do yourself a word of good to buy a dictionary and know the meaning of expel, suspend, or whatever language you lack now. Mama,
can we help you? Can we find something to give you?
How did you get my number anyway?
Can we help you with like €200 or €100?
Do you have money?
Where?
Come to Nigeria.
Nige secretary. Can I send my secretary to you?
Do you have money?
I have secretary.
People are donating for you. People are donating for you everywhere.
Yes, now because I'm a man of human rights now.
all those prostitutes, those women, prostitutes in the river, they're the ones donating for you.
Oh, when Italy, your daughter in Italy, which work that one? What we come with that? They say they go school for Italy. Eh?
I have only one daughter. She's in the medical college here.
Okay, that one that live in Italy, that one say leave my family alone. That one, eh? Who be that one?
I don't have anyone. I don't have anybody anywhere in Europe.
A man, I must to help him. And when I watched this video, I was shocked. Say, a whole multitude of history. If this man they talk history today, you will tire. How did he born Oduduwa? How did and now Oduduwa na he born Oduduwa? Why not the answer your papa name? Oduduwa of Godomigudu? No. We Lao multitude doing a little happy way because I like the agility of this man. If I cannot pay you, I will raise money for you online.
Monkey face or whatever they call you.
Oh, when a medical doctor in the area about women, the area about the men where ye.
I'm waiting for.
Oh, well,
I'm waiting for. What day? Now your boy no liver problem in it.
Did not give up.
You have only one child.
No, I have three children. A woman and one are 5 months. My woman is pregnant for me. It's 5 months pregnancy, and she have a daughter for me, and she have one son before with another woman. So all together is 3. Which one do you want me to bring?
I know that you have only one son.
No. There is a daughter. That one you see on the video is a daughter. She's a daughter. She's not Amioba in Amioba. Her name is Amioba. What is your real name? Let me send you money. Because people are committing and they say they want to help you. Huh?
Come, let me do fundraising for you because you need it. You are
but why you don't know that come out in that woman Nebo TV before you used to come and tell history, but now you have run away. What happened? You were very good. That time I was watching you, I was very happy. I say, this man is telling us our history. We want to know where we come from. How come you don't do that again? What happened? They sack you or you sack yourself? What happened, sir? Eh? MC we have we did we better than me what do MC ba Omo Utete where the information I had that before you were expelled from the palace. Here carry away and 1 minute can be pushed away. Something will go about you can. Why you know answer the title again? Obadola Agboyo Obiniki. Why you know answer that title again?
Because you are just in your prison there. You don't walk on the streets of Germany.
No, I was in Berlin, sir. I was in Berlin. I was in Berlin protest. I was also in Düsseldorf. If I move around, ask your people in Europe now. Okay, where do you want me to go? This on the first week of next month. I'm going to France in Paris. Yes, I have a protest.
I was in Ham a few months ago.
Ham is very close to my house now. Why you didn't call me now? I could have come and welcome you and put you in.
Are we friends?
Huh?
Are we friends? What do I need you for?
You are your brother, but you expect where you're going now. You are also my colleague now.
Thank God
Merci, but yeah, expel well now. But why you not functioning as a? But you're not taking. Before you to watch your name, ITV News or Obadola Agboyo of Benin Kingdom Chief of Omo Utete. I am the
Obadola Agboyo of Benin.
But you don't answer this to now anymore.
What to tell you? Do I have any contact with you that you will know whether I answer or not? I am Omo Utete the Oba Dolagbonji of Benin.
I am going to call the International Council tomorrow, Monday, to confirm what you have just said now, because we watch it on the news that we were being removed from the palace. But how come you are still parading yourself as Oba Dolagbonji? If I don't think I put you in problem, this is what happened to Prince Okoro, that allowed the Prince Okoro to drink pepper soup. If I don't want that kind of thing to also happen to you, that is because I am just telling you.
Prince Okoro is your friend. Is your friend. You know, Prince Okoro is your friend. Is your friend.
He said Prince Okoro is my friend. I'm very happy for Prince Okoro to be my friend, but Prince Okoro is supposed to be loyal to me, but he was not loyal. That is the problem. You cannot serve two masters at the same time. Okay, cannot loyal. So you buy a king of Orionba, more no one. We have many Orionba.
But I feel Ayoba Zakon. Ayoba told the baby, I go passing me, I go barre. Ununaya to your back way. You must understand. You thank God your father is dead now, because if you not doing him, you have a guaderio. Now, like your mom wooing your father proved to be a good man, but you are very, in short, thank God he denied you. I wish you come. I wish you come. So no go no jare seto. No even to mudia.
Imajoka we what's Majoka Yamame. Also one more everywhere. In Majoka we also white you. White Bisan.
Just looking for publicity for himself.
But at the end of the day, you arrested him. I bail him. I personally did about 80% of the bail or 70%. I am here.
What's our business with Joker? We have no business with a Joker.
But you people said you want to take him to Port Court for a federal court.
Huh? No. The palace has no hand in all that. That is what you must know. Just a few real Benin people who felt the boy was stupid or near. The palace had no hand in it.
What about the 13,000 euro? My 13,000 euro case, Uncle. The police also have no hand in it, 8 million naira. Can I send you?
The palace has no hand. Listen to you. The palace has no hand in the case you have in Germany.
Okay.
The palace has no hand in it. I know a few of our Benin chiefs and all that who took up the case because they are loyal citizens of Benin Kingdom. And you are with 13,000 euro. It is your
the signature was signed by the Oba of Benin, and the signature, can I send you the signature? Two signature. And the barrister Michael Osaikome, is senior advocate of Nigeria. He wrote an affidavit and said that the Oba of Benin said this, Oba of Benin empowered him to give the power of Anthony to those two lawyers. 13,000 euro.
You think the Oba has time for you?
Okay, if the Oba don't have time for me now, that is, I can also come to Benin and do my father burial and go now, since he don't have time for me now.
The Oba does not have time for you. We, Manivieto, all made your time. So if you are good and bold enough, come to Benin.
Okay, what if I come to Uromi, what will happen to me?
Anywhere you want to come to Edo State, come to Nigeria. Just let us know that you are in Abuja. Don't worry.
Ogiso atok me. Who is said we say yo? Ogiso atok me. Mag we say yo?
You don't even know Ogiso stop. You don't know anything.
Why are you gonna answering? Why is it that in Ishanland they don't answer Oba Etin, Oba Yagbo village, Oba Duwa, Oba Isiagbon? All those names they are answering. How come they don't answer those names in Ishanland? How come they don't answer those names in Urobo land? Oba Nyagbon, Oba Guagmoze, About this. Why they not answering those names in Yoruba land? This so-called they not answering this. Any Roma Kwenya. How come they not answering those names? Eh? How
Because
come?
you don't know the history.
That is what I'm asking us, sir. How come?
You don't even know you don't know. If you want to know, humble yourself to learn. Humble yourself to learn. Not this gra thing you are doing. You don't know the history. You don't know the history.
Okay.
You people have you have cornered this boy to you want to kill him, go sabo him, the Ogiame of Benin. And you and your other idiot people trying to cook the hell.
See, let me tell you, don't forget this thing I want to tell you today. I want to tell you, now that you don't have work now, I know Benin, things are very scarce, things are hard. Why can't you just loyal to me and let me help you? I have followers. Now I'm waiting. Let us place you on salary basis and show your loyalty. Ogiso atop be ni make na move no we ama. Taibe yo Ogiso atop.
When only Libya like Europe. When you go for the white woman if not for the white woman that is helping you there. Who are you?
Ogiso we wa go no Ogiso to boy. But when we only man for you people to have forcefully bring my father to that palace, don't you know that is a breach of human rights?
Nobody forced your father. Nobody forced your father.
Why must you forcing him to be swearing for me? That is not a crime.
Listen to me, man. Listen to me.
Okay.
Listen and listen well.
Yes.
If you are on your live presentation, you better just listen now.
Okay.
And all the fools that they say they are loyal to you, let them all hear me.
Okay.
I am Omo Utete of Benin.
Okay.
And let me tell you, your father, nobody even knew that you had a father. The palace was not aware that you even had a father, that you are even truly a Benin person.
Okay.
When a few persons, there were about 8 of them, they walked into the palace. The old man introduced himself as your father.
Okay.
And I went not total. You know, some overzealous boys were going to start hitting him. I was one of those and said, no. We must tell His Majesty where Omabeni and we now brought something to the knowledge of His Majesty where Omabeni and so, you know, it even surprised me that the upper at all, because he's not on social media. He doesn't know you. All the nonsense, he doesn't hear. Okay. So it was straight. We now, okay, go and ask him. The man said, well, Eba bring it to his own notice. This your father. So that other bring it to his own notice what his son has been. Then the man now said, for so many years, you never came back. You never even came for a visit or anything. They would not go, they would roll. It was just the man proved himself to be, well, humble and good man. And I'm like, okay, now if you have any means of reaching your son, tell him the nonsense in Ouni, he should stop it. And that he should go and learn the history. He should try and learn the history. Nobody forced.
Okay, those swear he was swearing for me. Who was saying it, all these things on his mouth to do all these things? Don't you know that it's against the law? On the video.
Nobody said anything to him.
A Benin, when they said he was telling my father, career or lower. He was inciting all those words on his man. Don't you know
No. Do
you want me to send you the video?
No. That is a bloody lie. That is
what
a
is on
lie.
the video? It's on the video. Can you check it on YouTube? Right, Murphy Face Father in Oba Palace. See what they were telling him to swear for me.
Nobody forced your father to swear for you. The man came on his own volition to the palace.
How many times my father came to palace? How many times he came to that palace? How many times?
To my knowledge, once.
My father said he came to palace 5 times. Maybe you saw it once. And before my father died, my father confessed in his sick bed that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so all those things, these are the case we are back. At least you say the Yoruba is not aware, and actually my father was able to make those confessions before he died. And my father is a man of truth, he doesn't lie. And in the video that was placed on YouTube, we saw where Isiria, the deputy Oba, was forcing my father to swear for me against his wish. Don't you know that it's against law? It's on YouTube. I have it. I have downloaded it. Don't you know that is against the Nigerian law?
Nobody endorses your father, whether by force or by anything, to say what he said.
What about Prince Okoro? Do people force Okoro to drink that water, or he drink it by himself? What about the one of Prince Okoro? Prince Okoro
actually not a benefit.
Prince Okoro drink that water. Now, was it false, or he did it at his own wish to drink that water?
Do you know why Prince Okoro was made to swear, to take oath?
No.
Do you know?
No.
Oh, why? It's just you just see a picture that does not tell a story. Prince Okoro had on his vehicle this crest of the Oba of Benin.
Adabebe, yes.
Not just Adabebe, cast with Eon.
Okay.
Then he also made on the same vehicle where he is a Nogie. He is a Nogie. Is there some of Benin? It's not a Nogie.
But when they were using Okoro in a Gwe Mountain, when they were using Okoro to swear, they were asking Okoro if he knows me and which relationship do I have with him. They say he should put the hand on the swear. They were asking him, do man why Mofi face Baje?
These people should learn to ask questions and ask the real people so that you will know the truth. Okoro was not taken to a Guamaton. Okoro was not taken to a Guamaton. Is not a place
It's a place where 2 places
where the Oba sits in council, the Oba sits in judgment for his people.
I was Olwa.
Oh God, Ogazolwane there, yes. It is not a bow that is meant to kill somebody. You say you are not this. Ask the Murphy. You say you are not this. You didn't do this. Okay, you are all your sins are forgiven. But if you do it again, that is all.
But in the one of Eddie Murphy, you saw when Eddie Murphy you saw the pressure put on him that they naked him, and you see what happened during that process. Eddie Murphy said that if he refused to swear, they could have used him. He could have not been alive today. And Prince Okoro, do you want me to call Prince Okoro in your present now? Do you want me to call Prince Okoro now? And let me ask Prince Okoro if what you are saying and what you say Prince Okoro is saying is the same thing. You know, I like you. The reason why I like you, you could have made good of spokesman. Edo State government supposed to appoint you as the press secretary to Edo State government because you are very good in
You are so mundane. You are so dumb. You don't know. You just.
Do you think it's hygienic? Okoro who live in England will come and be drinking water from the ordinary ground. Do you think that is hygienic? To put water on the ground. What is the what is that water? What many?
Okay. It's ordinary water.
It's ordinary water. What is the meaning of that one? I wanted to stop paying the great other view. My like it, but now maybe don't want where made don't want. No one money men well they do wabi where do all have do when I did wabi where.
Go and sit down in the comfort of your solitude and beg for forgiveness of the Oba. Oba at all. He does not even know whether you exist.
But you know this is have you read the history of Ozolo and he said you know the history. Why did Ozolo kill he said? Well Ozolo could be say what? We say how?
Oh God.
This is an historical thing.
You don't just jump into a history from the middle. When I come away, a history. Don't when I come away history.
Ozolo and he say.
Yes.
Okay, I want to. Okay.
You don't know.
I want to ask you only one question, sir. This question, Oba Ozolwa, where was Ozolwa? Oba Ozolwa? What happened to Ozolwa in Nissan land? What happened to him? Ozolwa was why jump over? What was it true that Ozolwa died in Nissan? Was it true or not? What happened? Who was he fighting in Nissan land? We want to know. In Uromi.
Now listen to me. It's Uzia. Okay. Now listen.
Okay.
Ozolwa was not fighting anybody in Esan land.
Okay.
Was not fighting anybody in Esan land. Ojokune, when what happened to him happened. He didn't go to Uzia to fight.
Well, how come he caught the head of Uzia in Uzia? How come he didn't go to Uzia to fight?
Listen to me.
Okay.
The whole story concerning that the death of Uzia, it relates to Okota, the great medicine man.
No, just tell us about the one of Uzia. We want to know about Zola. Okota is different. I know that one. Yes.
I can tell you right now. I'm just watching a football match now. After this, I'm supposed to. I'll go to my studio to work. I work all day, all night.
But so is it true that Ozolwa, even Sunda Uzia, and before something happened to him in Uzia, a head of Uzia was removed. If you go to Igun, the head of Uzia is so there, the bronze mask of Uzia. But how come he died in Uzia? What happened to him? He's sick and he died there. What happened to him? Because Bedo. But we saw what happened in Uzia, that when he was waging war with everybody, but when he waged war with Urumi and Uzia, that was what happened to him. But anytime we ask this question, people will jump it. You want to jump it to what do you call it? That one? Tell us. Who killed him? Who killed him in Uzia? I want to know. Was he died like that?
Okota, the great medicine man from Uzia.
Yes.
Made that prophecy to Oba Ewa the first. And this one, Okpame, because when he was preparing the medicine for him, a ball of heavy water fell on him. And this one is Okpame. That's why it was even before his birth. He was named Okpame.
Okay. Okay.
And then this one will be the one, the very person that will kill him, Okota. Immediately, the father, the Oba, now said, well, of all these things you have done good, done well. If he kills you, that very day, he too will die. So it was the head of Okota that he killed, not the head of the king of Uzziah. Learn your history, please.
Okay, who killed what do you call that man just now? Ozolwa. Who killed Ozolwa? Who killed him in Esan?
It's the people of Uzziah.
That is what we are saying now. Okay, but the grave is still there. Anytime they want to become coronating Oba, they always go there. The grave is still there. How come the grave is still there? Huh?
No way. There are things I don't know. And even if I know that, I cannot talk about. As a palace chieftain, it's no way. Go on. If you want to learn about Benin, humble yourself and learn. Not all these aggrandizements. This stupidity that you are just overflowing everywhere. It is not right for you. It is not right for you. Nobody fights the upper and succeed.
Sir,
you cannot.
Sir, I think you answer your father's name. Is that true? Are you not answering your father's name? Yes or no, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Kaladiran is the father of Oba. Why is he not answering Kaladiran as he Kaladiran of Benin Kingdom or Kaladiran of Godomigodo? Why are you not answering your father's name? Since it's Kaladiran is your name, it's supposed to be answering Kaladiran. And what I expected you to do, sir, you see, we have Ogiso Igodo, we have Ogiso Ere, we have Ogiso Muse, we have Ogiso, many Ogisos who are. Why till today we don't have any Ogiso primary school? All those names are not remembered in our states. Even we don't even have Ogiso secondary school. Why is it that we have Oba Eweka down to Oba Ewere? We have all their names. What happened to our names?
You see the problem you have. You see the problem you have.
Okay.
So when I where there is Ogiso market, Ogiso, you don't know that there is Ogiso primary school.
No, Ogiso is called New Market. Go pass it through second. They have turned the name to New Market, sir. Check it very well. I will not lie to you.
People call it New Market because of the renovation.
The signboard is there. It's called New Market. The signboard is there.
It's not a new market, but it's one of the oldest markets in Benin.
But the name is called New Market. The name is there, sir.
Only Wanimae. But for those of you who don't know, so it's it cannot be called New Market.
So do you also believe in Orun Obado? Do you know that place in Ile-Ife? You were there after the coronation or during the coronation. I saw you there with CNN, what do you call it, Channel News. I have the video. We are there in Orun Obado. We have Orun Obado. We also have Orun Oba Oyo, because Oba Oromiyan is the father of Alafin. He's not the father of Oweka. They have a site, a historical site called Orun Oba Oyo. That is they also have a place called Orun Oba Ado. Okay, sir. What do you know about the Orun Oba Ado?
I will tell you the history. I attended University of Ife, and I know Ife so well. As somebody who's been very interested in history and anthropology, in my 4 or 5 years I was there, I did a lot of things. I did a lot of work, a lot of investigations and research. So this one you are talking about, there is no such place.
Can I send you the video? Can I send you the video? And I saw it when you all were there. Even Imaswen was there. The place is spent. They have built one small room inside. It's 2 places. I will send you I spent not less than 200,000 naira. I went to the New Ife Palace to the show us that place, Orun Oba Ado. And are you trying to tell me that you were not there?
What is the meaning of Orun Oba Ado?
Ado? The name of Eweka? Eweka is called Ado. When we went there, they call you the children of Ado. And sir, I want to put this last question before you, sir. Who is the Elaworo of who sent to you? Who is the Elaworo of who sent to you? Who is him to Oba? We want to know.
Elaworo of Use is one of the priests who escorted Oromiyan from Ile-Ife. But because of Amenoro, or he said that place they now call Use, it is Agogbebo. Agogbebo. So spilled on his body, big rashes. So they now asked him to wait behind. The Oloton and others asked him to wait behind. Omakeke, the place they are just going, our mystic person, Amula Tedu. And I will not wait. So every time they now send message to him to come back, he was always promising, I will come in 5 days' time.
Okay.
And so
what is the name? What is the name of Ilawar of Hussein, the Yoruba name? What the name they brought from Ife? What is the real name?
And the authority
name, what the name they brought from Ife? What is the real name?
Chief, how would you react to that? Even apart from the big names, there were others who did not support the PDP, who are, even elected officers on the platform of the PDP.
Because they don't want to get involved. The one I cannot say whether they work against, but I know some of them doesn't want to get involved. A lot of them in National Assembly, they don't want to get involved. And you can see somebody who is a House of Rep member, who doesn't want to get involved, where he's representing about 2 constituencies. Don't you know what that means? It's going to cost PDP a lot of problems. In a party, in 21 local governments, I have nurtured this party. I bought vehicle for them. I have sponsored this party. I spend my money in this party. I won an election. In this party. There's no way, if we do this thing right and we're in this election, there's no way that will beat us. There's no way. But they didn't want to listen. They kept quiet. And I refused to talk. I said I will not talk till they get last. Where they are now. They are last. Not even talk. This is a party who is strong. This is a party who is talking to win president in 2019. Cannot even win a state. And my annoyance again is that some of these governors who came to campaign with P2B cannot be governor in their state without my input. They could have asked P2B, where is somebody like the Chief Chris Oba? Why is not in this rally? Who is a BOT member of this party? They did not do that. They just come and campaign and go. Even in their own state, they couldn't function without me. So this is what we are seeing in this party.
So going forward, what is the way forward, Chief?
The way forward is that they must to do things right. Now people are campaigning. They should allow us to choose our own chairman. They could allow us to vote and choose our own chairman. Not to go and induce people with money and import a chairman again. It will scatter the party.
When you say allow you to choose your chairman, are you against a consensus candidate?
No. Nothing like consensus candidate in election. People are running this election. People who has capacity are running this election. Can you stop consensus? All of them will go to the field and lobby people to vote for them. If you tell me a manifesto and you lobby me very well, and I know you can carry this party along, I vote for you. I vote for you.
Chief, people know you very well, that you always have where you're going at any point in time. Do you have a candidate?
On this night of December. I don't have a candidate yet, but I'm watching all the candidates. But I'm going to tell my people to vote for the best. I'm going to lobby for the best to run this party. Because what they want, They want somebody in their cold blood. Because the leaders in this zone, the leaders in this territory have lost every sensibility, have lost every morality, have lost everything, dignity, and they no longer speak on behalf of the people they lead. Giving birth to people like us as we continue to push for the total freedom of Biafrans from Nigeria. I have been engaged since yesterday and all day long and in constant contact with our security personnel, commanders of our security in Biafra land. I want you to understand that our securities and commanders there in Biafra land and in the field have been on this particular issue a great deal. And I have had chance to speak to some of them. So far, the situation on ground is still evolving. And I am constantly being updated. Umuada and myself and every other autopiloted IPOB member all over the world, our heart ache. We are heartbroken. Like I am sure all of you do as well. For all those Biafra families who have lost their loved ones, including small children, or been wounded in this vicious attack and many other attacks in the past, and probably those that will happen maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight, only God knows. And we are outraged as well as heartbroken for murdering 14 hefty young men in their cold blood in order to confirm that Nigeria has collapsed. Nobody of the so-called elite have actually come to condemn this terror attack on our people. But let me tell you today, these young men were murdered in their cold blood because Biafra people are agitating to leave Nigeria. And they believe that by killing kinetics, by guns and the barrel and the bullet, they will stop this disintegration of Nigeria in 2023. We want to inform the zoo today that the more you kill, the stronger we become. We have some sense. Like many of you, what the family of these youths are feeling today. You get the feeling like you are being sucked into a black hole in the middle of your chest. There is no way out. I want to inform this family this evening that the heart of Biafrans all over the world aches for you. We share the pains. We share the pains. We share the agony. We share the anger. And we share everything
that you are passing through since yesterday. Like their fellow brothers and sisters, these 14 young men that was killed by Ebubago militia controlled by the Southeast governors in order to stop Biafra. Like their fellow brothers and sisters who are defending our vision and our values in the struggle to liberate Biafra, free Biafra, and struggle against terrorism, of which those falling this day, they are part of a great and noble company of Biafra heroes, because they were killed as a result of 90% of Biafrans agitating to exit Nigeria come 2023. To those who carried out this attack, to those who carried out this attack, as well as anyone who wishes Biafra harm, know this: we will not forgive. We will not forget. We will hunt you down and make you pay for the death of these 14 young men. We will defend our interests in Nigeria as at today until Biafra is liberated in 2023. And our people, with every measure, we will protect them at our command. Over the past few weeks, I know many of you are probably tired of hearing me saying this. We will do, we will do, we will do. I have been made aware by our intelligence community that the Ebubago, an arch enemy of Biafra, were some people who were actually freed and brought to Biafra land from different parts of Nigeria. Some of them are Fulanese. Some of them came from prison break in Owerri. They are today members of Ebubago. Hope Uzodinma collaborating with Fulanese to overrun our land, kill our young men and women in the name of governance. This bunch of military and terrorists has been planning a complex set of attack on the ESN, our Eastern Security Network personnel, civilians, and other people of Biafra. My fellow Biafrans, and as I have been in constant contact with our senior men, and I mean constant contact around the clock, and our commanders on ground, and throughout the day, they have made it very clear that we can and we must complete the mission of restoration of Biafra, and we will. And that what we are ordered them to do, they are ready to do them. I have come this evening to inform you that we will not be deterred by terrorist attack in the name of Ebubago, in the name of any other state actors or non-state actors in our land, targeted at stopping the Biafra restoration next year. We will not let them stop our mission of restoring Biafra in 2023. We will continue the liberation of the Biafra people. We've also ordered the commanders to develop operational plans to strike every Ebubago location anywhere in Biafra land and stop them from further attack against innocent Biafrans. It is an order. Any place you see Ebubago, engage them, bring them down. We do not want to see Ebubago anywhere in Biafra territory. They do not belong to us. Starting from today, we are going to protect our children and our women, our wives, our mothers, our siblings, our young people ruthlessly. It is going to be the people of Biafra versus these particular criminals, terrorists that were elected to kill and destroy. Killing without remorse. From today, we will hunt them anywhere they are in Biafra land. If you allow Ebubago to have any office in your place, you are one of them. From today, any place Ebubago is located, we must engage them. From today, and if you are part of them, leave Biafra land. Believe me, the war is on you. I want you to understand that this is what we must do in order to send a very strong message that the time you kill Biafrans and go away with it is over. We will respond with force and precision at our own time, at the place we choose, and at the moment of our own choosing. Here is what you need to know. These Ebubago terrorists and militia, as you may call them, will not win this war. We will rescue Biafrans. We will get them out from Nigeria, and our mission will go on until that is achieved. Those who think that by murdering innocent people will lead to a ceasefire on Biafra liberation, your mission is failed and dead on arrival. Those who have served through the ages have drawn inspiration from the book of Isaiah, when the Lord said, "Whom shall I send to the world? Whom shall go for us?" And the Eastern Security Network, the ESN, brave men and women of the Eastern Security Network, has been answering for a long time. Here I am, O Lord, send me. Here I am, send me. These are the people we must treat like egg. These are the people who made some of you to still go to your stream today. The ESN remain the reason why some of you are still alive. They remain the reason why you go to farm today and farm. They remain the reason why Fulani from the federal fear you. They remain the reason why the entire armored tank in Nigeria is moving down to the eastern part of Nigeria. The Eastern Security Network remain the reason why there are military everywhere. If you go to the other part of Nigeria where terrorists, non-terrorists are operating, they have actually captured many cities. You don't see the military. The Eastern Security Network, you people that have answered this call, are the reason why Nigeria is borrowing money to buy arms. and they will all die in Biafra land before next year. It is a fight for liberation. We are going to step on toes. If it is about committing crime to free ourselves, we are going to commit. However you put it, we don't care. What we are focusing on now is to make sure that the way Europeans are enjoying their freedom is the way we are going to enjoy our freedom. The same way Ukraine is defending their land is the same way we are going to defend our land. I want you to understand, if you come across this particular broadcast today, Nigeria were never one country. It was by force, and it has been patching and managing to see whether anything can come out of Nigeria. As I'm talking to you today, our European collaborators, Americans, and those in the United Kingdom, Nigeria has been a failure from the beginning. All you see in Nigeria is failure. Nigeria have not stopped killing Biafrans. Biafrans has paid the biggest price of Nigeria, and we are going to rise up from today. Ebubago will be used as example. Any place you see them in Biafra land, bring them down. They are going to pay. We are going to make sure not even a single human being will wear a Ebubago uniform going forward. This is an order, and it must be carried out. Each time one of these women and men of our security are the heirs of the tradition of sacrifice. Each of these women of the Eastern Security Network and men of our Eastern Security Network are the heirs of that tradition of sacrifice, of volunteering to go into harm's way, to risk everything, not for glory, not for profit, but to defend what we love and the people we love, which are the Biafra people. And I ask that you join me, join them, join Umada, join IPOB autopilot all over the world, now in a moment of silence. Join Biafrans all over the world in a moment of silence for all those innocent 14 young men, civilians, and the ESM personnel who have given the last full measure of their devotion and were killed by the Nigeria terrorist state. Let us have 1 minute silence. Thank you very much for joining in observing 1 minute silence for these 14 young innocent men that were murdered in their cold blood by Ebubago militia. May God bless their soul. May God bless you as well as you join this 1 minute silence. May God protect those Eastern Security Network and all those standing watch for Biafra. We have so much to do. It is within our capacity to do it. We just have to remain steadfast. Steadfast. We will complete our mission of restoring Biafra by 2023. To this note, to this concern and this anger and mourning that the terrorists have thrown Biafra people into. To this end, we hereby declare Friday, 22nd of this month, 22nd of July, 2022, a complete lockdown in entire Biafra state. A complete lockdown to protest the killing of these 14 young men in Imo State. Every Biafra state will be locked down under lock and key. It is time we prove to this Nigeria state that the time you kill us and nobody talks is over. I encourage those who have been protesting in the street of Owerri, in the street of Imo State. I encourage them to stay strong. And let me tell you one thing. When the revolution started, the uprising started in the Arab world, when it started in the North Africa, it was as a result of the death of a single person. He stood in front of the parliament and set himself ablaze. That was what led to the Arab uprising, the Arab Spring. I want you to understand today that the 20th, the 22nd of this month, this coming Friday, Biafra land will observe sit at home as a protest to these 14 young men that were murdered by Bubago. There will be no movement. There will be no movement in Biafra land. And as that is going on, we declare every Ebubago unit anywhere in Biafra land to be brought down. Because Nigeria has become a state of anarchy, where the leaders do not value life. In Biafra, we are going to value life. In Biafra, if you kill one Biafrans, we will bring 10 of you down, no matter where you come from. We are going to value life in Biafra land. I want you to understand that the mission to restore Biafra will be completed in 2023. And we will continue to find means by which we've defined any Biafran killed by Nigeria state going forward. We will find the killers of these 14 young men. Anywhere they are in Biafra land, hunt them. There are pictures that are flashing on social media. If he is one of those masterminding the killings of Biafra, hunt him down. Anywhere you see them, bring them down. It is going to be blood for blood this time around. We have entered the liberation stage of Biafra. It is no longer stories and preaching. We will find the killers of these 14 young men anywhere they are in Biafra land, and we will get them out. To this end, let me repeat myself that Biafra people hereby declare 22 of this month, 22nd of this month, this coming Friday, a sit at home, and Biafra will be under lock and key. We will tell them that injury to one is an injury to all. You kill us in Imo State, we feel the pain in Ebonyi. You kill us in Ebonyi, we feel the pain in Anambra. You kill us in Anambra, we feel the pain in Abia. You kill us in Rivers, we feel the pain in Akwa Ibom. You kill us in Akwa Ibom, we feel the pain in Cross River. You kill us in Cross River, we feel the pain in Delta. This is going to go forward from now on. And this particular order has been given, and we are going to engage anybody killing our own. It is no longer going to be business as usual. Before I end this broadcast, I would like to make a very important announcement. Because of the nature of the time we are into, because of the activities of those that have been born to restore Biafra in 2023, we are going to announce the disengagement of 2 persons. 1, we hereby, after deliberation with Umada, we have disengaged Odinkema. Odinkema is one of the media persons who have been disengaged by the IPOB Autopilot Media Group. We hereby announce the disengagement of Odinkema. Odinkema have his right to go and pursue the Biafra in any way he can. Nobody can stop anybody from pursuing Biafra. But going forward, if you are for the autopilot, you will cease to do anything with Odinkema. Odinkema have created groups, different groups, unapproved groups, and the intention of these activities is not genuine. So if you find yourself in a group that Odinkema have created, you remove yourself. Otherwise, you are not part of autopilot. We hereby call all those people, if you are in India, set up WhatsApp group for people in India while you reside in the country. Odinkema cannot stay in Germany and create group for you in India. If you are in Ireland, you want to have a group of autopilot in a WhatsApp group, bring somebody, create autopilot group in Ireland, and not Odinkema creating group for you from Germany. If you are in Libya and you want to have a autopilot group, create your WhatsApp group while you are in India by people close to you, by people you know, not Odinkema creating platform for you from Germany. If you are in South Africa and you have any reason to create WhatsApp group, create your WhatsApp group and appoint the people you know in South Africa, that you know something about them, the people that live with you there, and not Odinkema creating group from Germany to you in South Africa. This is applicable to everybody. If you are in Ghana and you want to have a group of autopilot in WhatsApp, create your group in Ghana, add the people that you know that are living with you there in Ghana, and not Odinkema creating group from Germany and add you in Ghana. If you are in Côte d'Ivoire, in Ivory Coast, and you think that you have the people that want to belong to a WhatsApp group for disseminating of information, you create your own WhatsApp group, and not Odinkema creating group from Germany and ask you to join. Also, the activities of Odinkema raising fund through this WhatsApp group is hereby banned. The resolution of the entire IPOB autopilot from the resolution today have barred anybody from contributing money to Odinkema. If you belong to any group that Odinkema is collecting money, you are on your own. Every fund is to be raised directly to IPOB in USA.org/donate. Anybody telling you to contribute money without the consent or approval of Umuada and every governing body of this autopilot is not valid. And to this end, we know so many countries that are having challenges. And if you have challenges in donating your money to ESN through the website, you contact Umuada, contact Madam Ifi, Madam Azoka, or anybody in Umuada, and your problem will be solved. We are not going to entertain any third-party donation. We also understand that in Germany, Odinkema have succeeded in trying to create account or to register account in Germany and ask people to donate money, whereby after donating the money, they will transfer the money to wherever anybody knows. So for that reason, if you are part of those in Germany that are creating account and donating money to anybody, you better desist from doing that. This particular movement, Autopilot, is not here to start building a structure. We are not here to build a structure. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has already built a structure. And what we are doing is to sustain the struggle until he comes out. Anybody with intention to come and create any structure can do that to restore his own Biafra in the way he or she wants. So for this reason, Odinkema is not part of us from today. The same thing goes to one of our brother called Chidozie. Chidozie interference in the ESN so far and causing confusion has also bring a lot of issues. So for this reason, we are also disengaging Chidozie from interfering in ESN. And if he must do that, he is doing it on his own. It is no longer with the IPOB Autopilot. And this information also goes to our men on ground, because we have come to set the record very straight and do things differently until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released and until Biafra is restored. Because we are focused and we are now in the liberation movement of Biafra. We are no longer going to entertain anybody distracting us from anywhere. Today, I had to attend a meeting where I spend the time that I don't have. And we cannot continue like that. This is not to say that who want to agitate for Biafra, everybody have the right to agitate for Biafra, agitate it in your own way, but do not front the Autopilot and use it to agitate your own way, the way you want it. You can go ahead and continue agitating the way you want it. It is allowed. The third issue is that those who is in the group called Voice of Biafra group, created by the same Odinkema, you are hereby asked to remove yourself from the group. That group have no approval and they don't represent anything Voice of Biafra. Voice of Biafra donation goes directly to the www.ipobinusa.org/donate and you choose general. You choose general, your donation will be marked as for sponsorship of the Voice of Biafra. Very simple. We have entered the stage that no amount of distraction, not even a small distraction, will be allowed. And our men, our focus now is to provide everything that our men need to carry out the task ahead of them. On this note, may God bless all of you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless the entire Eastern Security Network. May God bless all the commanders that have stood their ground to make sure this movement did not die under their watch. May God bless all of you. We'll give you our promise from today that whatever that is needed to carry this particular task of liberating Biafra in 2023, consider it done. And let all the agitating group, those that are yet to unite with the Autopilot, remember, we do not have time. The days ahead are evil. From here, from me, is good evening.